and its beautiful dreaming city setting to the latest version of Destiny. You guys are getting a map port, bitches! You ain't even getting anything new! Did you see that the Destiny community is pissed at Bungie for their State of the Game article, where Bungie basically went, yeah, game development is hard, so we have to do the bare minimum. Please buy the final shape. No, look it up though. That sounds very on brand for modern Bungie, unfortunately. Destiny is a game with the most fucking potential that is never realized because Bungie's too lazy. That's so fucking frustrating.
You've had 9 years of setup. The setup is already there. Start wrapping it up. Wow. Wow, that came out of left field, yeah.
Because Bungie simply doesn't care about the player base and what we think or want in the game. Instead of fixing it, just kill it completely. As long as they're getting the cash flowing and that we keep falling into their traps and buying every expansion and some good looking cosmetics in the Eververse store, why would they?
I'm curious what you think of this State of the Game article.
Les, I think it's the best State of the Game article I've ever read. I honestly, every paragraph inspired more and more faith and hope in the direction that Destiny 2 is going in.
It's opposite day? I didn't know that.
Oh, I've been waiting for this one. So before we start this video, I just want to make sure that you guys have a nice little snack with you, a drink, because this is going to be really explosive. Like, I kid you not. And hey, you know what? If you guys enjoy this type of content along with my Salt content, please make sure to like the video, comment in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel. Lets me know you guys like this type of content and saying basically, hey, Gar, make more of this type of content. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and dive right into this video. In all of my years of playing Destiny, in all of my years, the last 10 fucking years of playing this game, I have never, ever seen a state of play this bad in my life. I hope to God the showcase is an absolute banger, because the stuff that you are delivering to us is not cutting it. I mean, I'm begging you right now, because all the content that you are bringing to us, you might as well bring Curse of Osiris and Warmind back to us. And before I continue this, why don't I go ahead and just read some of the TWAB or the This Week in Bungie or the State of the Play, whatever the fuck they want to call it. Let me go ahead and read it to you guys and then explain to you guys why everybody in the Destiny community is finally done with fucking Bungie.
The most frequent feedback we see is that there is just not enough new content, specifically new maps. To set expectations, our studio structure is built to support more overarching updates to like the ones above, rather than focusing exclusively on maps. When we do focus our resources on building new Crucible maps, it comes with the trade-off of multiple teams' bandwidth on work that contributes to a variety of experiences that players also hold dear, such as new story or exotic mission content, core activities that make up the foundation of each season, or new destinations. Similarly, bringing back reprised maps also involves extensive porting to the latest version of Destiny 2, which requires additional resources to ensure the maps work correctly for multiple game modes and play styles for years to come.
So let me get this straight. You guys don't have the team, development, or money to even invest into a team to help create more PvP maps, more game modes, that type of thing, right, Bungie? So where the fuck is all the money that you get from us from expansions, from seasons, from side DLCs, bonus content like the 30th anniversary, the dungeon passes, events cards? Where the fuck is all that money going to? And transmog too. We have to pay for just the transmog shit. Where's all that money going, Bungie? And you know what? More just came to my mind of the stuff that we have to fucking pay just to enjoy them. Armor ornaments, weapon ornaments, ships, sparrows, ghost shells, finishers, emotes, transmat effects, upgrade module boosters, glimmer boosters, shaders, ghost projectiles, and transmog yet again. And this is what really pisses me off to no end, that they sit there and tell us, oh, well, we don't have enough funding to put teams together, so, you know, we're just going to cut back on things. Bullshit. You guys got $3.7 billion from fucking Sony, and then you have this whole over to monetization, and you're saying we don't have enough money or the people on our team to fund to even make more PvP maps. Yeah, I smell bullshit.
As a reminder, we're also focusing our map reprisal efforts on porting the Citadel from 2018 to the Crucible in Season 23. We all have fond memories of dominating Control with our fire teams on this one and can't wait to see what you do with the latest arsenal out there in the Dreaming City.
Citadel, you're porting over Citadel. Out of all the maps you could probably bring back, that would be a better fucking choice that you probably did 0 changes to, which Citadel really needs changes. You're bringing that map back, which is famous in the fucking Destiny community for if they capture all the points and they camp us in a Pacific fucking corner, especially if we have Stasis and Strand now. Oh, we're going to be fucking spawn capped into the next fucking dimension. Please, for the love of God, Bungie, please tell me you fixed the spawns in that fucking map. Because literally, that map is so fucking bad. I got so frustrated with this fucking game and that Pacific map that I quit fucking PvP for good. Please, for the love of God, tell me you are going to fix the spawns on that, Bungie. Because for the love of God, if I have to play on that fucking map one more time with those disgusting spawns, I will delete Destiny 2 and any future Bungie games you come out with, and I will download Halo Infinite and play that and deal with the desync versus dealing with your crappy fucking map designs.
Medals will contribute to scoring, allowing players to attain higher scores and reputation multipliers by performing unique actions and doing cool things. Our goal here is to reward players for playing well, and not require players to go out of their way to grind for score. In short, we don't want you to feel like you have to compromise your build in order to boost your score with additional medals.
Now hold on to your brain buckets, guys. They literally contradict themselves in the next fucking paragraph. Literally.
Additionally, the selection of active medals will be determined based on currently active modifiers, such as surges, to ensure a variety of builds are used for acquiring medals.
Yeah, hey Bungie, small little problem. Actually, not a small problem. 3 fucking problems that counter this whole little thing you're trying to do. Seasonal artifacts, modifiers, and champions. And this one I completely forgot that needed to be added to this discussion too. That counters your whole fucking argument here too, Bungie. You constantly buff and nerf weapons. Meaning if you nerf shotguns, machine guns, snipers, fusion rifles into the fucking ground, my whole build that I did around that specific weapon that I enjoy using makes it null and void. I mean, yeah, sure, you can still use them, but it's not optimal DPS in order to fucking progress through the fucking activity. My teammates are gonna look at me like, oh my God, is he really using that weapon? We need to kick him and just go back to LFG and find a better partner, or a fucking squad mate, or a better fucking guardian with a better build. Do you see the problem that's happening? Now, let me bring this back for you real quickly. Back to the fucking seasonal artifacts, the modifiers, and champions. All 3 of these things affect how you build your fucking guardian. Matter of fact, if you don't have the right seasonal artifacts, you're not going to do optimal DPS to the champions. Meaning you're not going to penetrate their barriers, you're not going to stop them from healing, you're not going to fucking stun them so they don't have this fucking ungodly amount of fucking damage resistance. You're not going to do shit to these motherfuckers. And the modifiers too, if you don't match up with the same elemental it has like solar, you're not getting that damage boost that you need in order to do optimal DPS. So I don't know where you're getting this idea, Bungie, that you're respecting players' builds and shit, because the way you've designed Destiny really counters that fucking statement.
As many of you have noticed, we've been quiet on Gambit since last year's overhaul that launched alongside the Witch Queen. In that revamp, the team made significant changes across 5 categories in Gambit: core activity fundamentals, primeval tuning, invasions, ammo economy, and rewards. Unfortunately, these updates didn't move the needle for player engagement. Although we know our Gambit fans mostly care about new or returning maps, This is an area of the game with lower engagement that would take resources away from more popular parts of the game to shore up. While we don't have plans to dedicate more resources to significantly transform Gambit, we do have a few updates planned for the year of the final shape. These include porting the Cathedral of Scars map and its beautiful Dreaming City setting into the latest version of Destiny 2, as well as adding the Shadow Legion and Lucent Hive enemy types.
Oh, would you look at this? Bungie is finally acknowledging Gambit and actually adding some content. Well, technically not adding, fucking re-adding the content that they took from us is finally being added back after 4 years back to Gambit. Thanks, Bungie. And gee, Bungie, I wonder why people aren't playing this fucking playlist, because maybe just dunking emotes into the fucking objective is just kind of getting fucking boring. And maybe you could add like other stuff, like maybe from the other seasons you've had. Like the season that comes to my mind right now is the season of Undying. That season right there where it had Vex Offensive, you could take that whole activity and turn it into a Gambit mode where you have to use modes to pass objectives, whatever. Get creative. My God, you guys used so much fucking assets during this whole time of Destiny's lifespan. I'm surprised you haven't done this as an asset flip for Gambit. I mean, seriously, another thing you could do to make it more enriching to play fucking Gambit is taking the fucking exotics that are only earnable in the lost sectors and put them in there. I would play Gambit more if I could access more of those exotics, because I can't stand grinding lost sectors over and over and over again to the point I'm blue in the face and I said, fuck it, keep your exotics. I don't want them anymore. But hey, I guess it's easier just to say, hey, screw this game mode. We're not putting any more effort in. This game mode sucks. The players don't like it, even though we barely put any effort into it. And screw it, we'll just throw it to the wayside.
A long time ago, we shared a plan to address concerns on reward balance. Players have pointed out that we didn't release a new armor set for the ritual playlists. Vanguard, Crucible, Gambit, with Lightfall as previously called out in our yearly release schedule. Delivering ritual armor sets at the rates we have in the past has become increasingly challenging, especially considering these sets have historically had very low adoption by players as both base armor and cosmetic ornaments. At this time, we are amending our delivery plans for how often we refresh these sets and will no longer be creating a new set for every expansion. However, we are prioritizing the delivery of a new ritual armor set alongside the final shape to infuse some new looks you'll be able to show off from your time in the Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit.
Gee, Bungo, I'm really starting to think why it might be really hard for you to create so much new stuff. I wonder where all your priority has gone to. I wonder. Can anybody in the comment section tell me where all the priority went to with fucking Bungie? I don't know, guys. It's pretty fucking hard to pinpoint the exact fucking problem where they put all their focus into. I can't really tell which one it is. Can you guys? Can you explain to me, guys, what the problem is? Why they can't produce content? I wonder, guys. I wonder what their big focus is. Can you guys tell me? I sure as heck don't know. And I'm going to throw this in too, Bungo. Historically, your armor that you did with the ritual armors that you put into the playlist and all that type of stuff are fucking ugly compared to the armor that you put into the fucking cash shop. And not to mention, the stats that come with the armor suck ass. You have a better chance of doing dungeons and raids and getting better armor that way versus earning them for like the playlist. Because my God, wrapping toilet paper around your fucking head will protect you better than this fucking armor. And you know what, Bungie? I wouldn't be so fucking mad right now if it wasn't for this little fact that you guys refuse to fucking touch on. You see all this armor, guys? All this armor right here? All this armor, I have unlocked like 85% of this over the years of playing Destiny 2. And you know what's wrong with this? Take a look at this real quickly. It is all locked behind a fucking paywall again. I have worked hard to unlock every single piece of armor, but yet again, fucking somehow, some way, Bungie has managed to fuck up and put it all behind a paywall again. And I'm just gonna say this right now. I know they purposely did this because they refused to fucking fix this little problem that they've made themselves. Now, a lot of you may be sitting there thinking to yourself, hey Gara, how do you know for a fact that they purposely do this type of shit? Let me just go ahead and play a little clip for you guys. This one is really fucking interesting, and I suggest you guys pay really close attention to this one.
Page 31, Bungie begins to talk about their mentality when it comes to live service games. Quote, for a live service, more than anything, more important than even quality, a live service is about being fast.
Translation, they're more worried about getting content out and ripping the money from you than fixing the problems that are within Destiny. Actually, as a matter of fact, ever since Destiny 2 Year 1, this bug has been on Nessus since Year fucking 1, and it has not been fixed. Oh, you guys like these bugs? Well, guess what? I got another bug that is pretty interesting. You ready for this one?
And reading you as hostile. Mind your steps. Perimeter towers in range. Stay hidden, Guardian. Coming in hot.
And hey, I've got more bugs. Here's another bug that's been around here for like centuries, and I'm just surprised Bungie hasn't fixed it. Well, not really. I'm not really surprised they haven't fixed this, but here's the bug. And you know, if the bugs aren't the just fucking worst part about fucking Destiny and just ruin the whole experience, man, some of these devs that work on this fucking game have a serious fucking problem taking criticism. And then another Bungie developer had the big brain idea to equate teabagging to SA. Yeah, I know, pretty freaking smart, huh? And there are so many other fucking examples I could give you guys. It would take this video even longer to get it out to you guys. But anyway, just to finish this off and wrap it in a nice little bow for you guys, don't fucking play Destiny 2. It's a waste of your fucking time. And honestly, when the final expansion comes out, after that expansion's done, I'm fucking out of here. I'm out of this fucking trash heap. I am so fucking tired of Destiny. And I cannot wait to go play like good games like Baldur's Gate 3, fucking Remnant 2. I'm fucking done with Destiny and the fucking excuses this game and its developers comes up with. But anyway, thanks a lot, fam. If you did stick around this long, I really do appreciate it. And hey, you know what? Comment in the comment section. I want to see what you guys feel about this. How you guys feel about Destiny. Let me know in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.
Like a baby, you're like a baby.